Yeah, Marvel Snap's newest card is Tarantula. This is another one like Wilson Fisk that really rewards tempo, having high power cards in play early. Wilson Fisk can cheat him out. Tarantula gives you lots of extra points, basically up to 3 per turn. One of those on Tarantula himself, 2 of those in hand, which can create this kind of nice stacking effect where you're making bigger guys in hand to play down to support your Tarantula even further. This deck is, loaded with big 1-drops to help get out ahead of your Tarantula so that he can hit successfully on turn 2. Also, some 3-drop follow-up stuff like Gladiator or, of course, Wilson Fisk for 3 on top of that. And even some ways to like follow up as well with the card like Karen Page, where I thought this was kind of cool because number one, we just like want to play a lot of cards early, but also, maybe pushing that martyr up to 7 power makes the difference and kind of helps on that side of things. Buffing your Gladiator up to 10 can kind of double down. And around this, I wanted to build a deck that's all about winning. We'll have a lot of these cards where if you're winning a spot, they actually get a nice benefit. Viv, Galactus First Steps, Iron Patriot, Ascani Sun, all in line with that. Because if you're playing all these big cards early, good chance you're winning early and supporting all of these extra upsides. I also tossed in Eliath because, of course, if you have priority by winning 2 locations, Eliath can create some big shutdowns. I have some questions about this deck running 2 6-drops. Like, it feels a little iffy because particularly with Tarantula, like with hand buffs, you want to make sure you can kind of play out as many cards as possible because if he's hand buffing, you might get kind of wasted hand buffs across like an Eliath and a Galactus. That said, like, man, Galactus had some moments where he won and Eliath had some moments where he won. So it's like, I feel bad cutting them. At the same time, I think you could probably add another 3-drop or even another 1-drop to this deck and not feel too terrible about it. That said, though, on top of all that, I had a great run. I fired off a 10-3 pace with this one. That's a 77% win rate, up some pretty big cubes as well. I think maybe 1 or 2 bot games in the mix there, but even against real human opponents, still winning a ton because points like this on points can make big plays, and surprise value too off stuff like the Eliath is rather nice. Ascani Sun too, a little bit of unpredictability there can go a pretty long way. Just be careful with your Martyr in this deck. This is not a techno-organic virus deck like mini Martyr build, so you can actually sometimes have some Martyr problems. You can sometimes position around that, or just, she's being used as an enabler more than a real raw power payoff. But all in all, like, yeah, this deck felt pretty great. Tarantula, like, I don't know. I think he's good-ish. Like, he felt fine, I guess. I don't know that he felt like the most important card in this deck, or like, I was pretty happy playing Ascani Sun or Iron Patriot as well on turn 2. And I will say, like, he falls off pretty hard later. Like, he just needs time on board to really make an impact. So, like, just not a great card on turn 5 or whatever. He's relevant on occasion, but so like a pretty tight window. I do feel like this could be a 2-3 as well, so that he's better at supporting himself. There was a couple times where I played him on turn 2 and I had to just like pray that he was the highest power, and it did actually work out, but like really risky if you miss your turn 1, which means maybe he's waiting until turn 3 or whatever to get good, which also is risky for Wilson Fisk. So like, it feels like this could be a 2-3 and it would be way better and still feel pretty fair, because it was a little bit exposed right now, I think, sometimes. Like, but still, like, fine. I thought he was good. I would not say, hey, like, you got to go get this card. This deck's busted. He's the best thing ever. Nothing like that. So if you like this one, if he seems super fun to you, like, yeah, seems solid, but also you don't need him. I don't think you could pass on this one, but you'll see what I mean as you watch this video. All right, Martyr Tarantula Wilson is actually the dream. Please be a real human opponent. I've actually only had a couple bots today, but they've been specifically every time I hit like a cool line, right? That's what's frustrating. If I just hit infinite, I could just resolve this problem, but I just don't want to take the time to do it. It's like I always get to 95 just by default. I'm already at 93 this month, and it's like the first week. So I suspect this month I will just kind of inevitably accidentally hit infinite, which will help. I've kind of just been playing like decent decks. That zombie horde actually could get kind of too big, but probably not right away. We probably have a window here. I'm going to go Tarantula first. I don't know why this has a white border, by the way. This has been happening. I upgraded this card to blue. I added it to the deck as blue, but it's got the white border. You can see it's like the 3D version. It's not the custom card either. Tarantula holds. Thank you, Martyr. Wilson's helping a lot here. Oh, every time I have the cool thing to do, man. Every single freaking time. I mean, honestly, Gladiator Karen Page is still nuts. We don't really, by the way, have to play all these together, but Gladiator left is not it. Gladiator mid's not it. So I think Gladiator fine right. But, you know, Tarantula doesn't have to be in the same spot. He can be anywhere. Ah, that's a great delete. Okay, so limiting the upside on their zombie horde a little bit here is nice. Karen Page here is actually a home run. Love the Karen. Would be nice to get Patriot down sooner rather than later, but I, number one, kind of like 2 cards in hand for Tarantula. That's really nice. And number 2, I just, you know, want to stick to curve. So I think this is fine. This has actually been such a perfect game. Like, honestly, with the Karen in hand, maybe the Gladiator was sort of better than the Wilson anyway, if I really think about it, right? Maybe this was right all along. Perhaps it was wrong to, boy, do you go this hard left? Depends on your Patriot card, how hard you think you can contest, or 12-16. I mean, I think it's fine. Jeff's a little scary, but I think it's fine. I don't know, we got options basically, right? How good is that? That's fine, actually. I'll take that. That's just playable, right? That's good news. Yeah, the zombie giant man, that looked like it was pre-buffed by Ascani, right? So they're gonna have another cheap one here. Viv moves right, that's actually fine. Do you double down on this? Like, it's really hard to say because they might, like, if they go zombie giant man mid, you're cooked. Shoot. Really wish. So the next zombie giant man, that one's 12. The next one's gonna be 14. I can't beat that heads up, but if they play it mid, I can't beat it either. Oh, dang it, dog. I might just be cooked here. I think they might just have us, like the freaking mother of Ascani. Oh, that seems actually maybe okay. They're gonna go to 11 mid. Are we at 11? What were we at? We're at like 12, I think. I think we're 12. Oh, Tarantula, you beautiful son of a gun. Your 1 power buff made the difference. We called our shot here, man. Wow. Just good enough off the Patriot as well, dude. Wow. Wow. I just don't know. It might have been wrong to recommit left, but, you know, we hadn't seen the zombie giant man yet. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like you hate going into the horde if you don't have to, but it worked out later. So I think we did that okay, but that was actually a great win, dude. That was pretty sweet. That was cool. I like that. All right, Martyr is insane for Tarantula. Yeah, I mean, in some ways, right, you wish you could trust the Nightcrawler because it's a better Karen Page target probably. But Martyr's just better for Galactus, better for Tarantula, so I think you gotta roll with it. Oh, Bar Sinister. Man, that's really cool with Viv Vision, but it kind of exposes you, right? That's the problem. I don't want to expose myself in front of 50,000 people watching this video, right? That's a different kind of video. Probably make more money. No, probably not, actually. No, I don't think I would. I don't think I'd be particularly popular. Baxter building. Okay, sure. Yeah, no problem. Oh, Wilson's a great hit. Yes, Tarantula. Like, this is nuts. I will say, like, the one thing about Tarantula as this list is currently structured is, like, we do have some, like, fairly inflexible energy costs. You know, like, if you're committing to a 6-cost Galactus, for instance, like, you know, you can't play other stuff on turn 6, which means, like, if your Tarantula buffs other stuff, like, do you kind of waste those buffs sometimes, right? I don't know, but he's hitting like enough dudes that you think it's still probably worth it. I cannot believe I'm about to disconnect on the insane Tarantula game here. Ooh, Wilson from the opponent is pretty baller. Lucky for us that not a big problem. Here, I mean, it's probably Karen. You'd like to have a 3-drop in first, but your curve gets kind of weird. Dude, what is going on? I keep like DCing or something. I finally get a cool Tarantula game, and the game's like, nah, actually, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect you, boss. I mean, like, Karen's the best at supporting Baxter building without locking yourself out. So, like, part of me thinks that's probably the move. What am I playing in Baxter building later, though? Because, like, I could just go Gladiator now and then Nightcrawler. You could actually even go Nightcrawler here, which is pretty sick. And then you could go Karen mid, which is kind of cool, too. I don't know if you need to, but, like, I don't know, like, this just gives you a bunch of free dudes. It also means Martyr gets locked out. Like, you could maybe even just skip turn 5 here. Or maybe you even trust 3 Galactuses mid, which I probably always would. I actually almost, like, would it be better if the opponent hits something that doesn't get destroyed here? I think it is maybe better, but I have to rely on Karen now to fix my problems right. It also means Tarantula does technically turn off. Man, I can't believe we ripped exactly Thanos to go down by 1 freaking point. But we don't have to worry about Martyr moving, so now Karen just wins if you go Karen, right? Like she probably even wins right, where there's no way they get enough stones. There's just not enough, like, there's no way, right? So if you go Karen right now, you buff always Tarantula Gladiator. So this pushes you up +4. I'm just wondering actually though, like, is it funnier and sneakier to play Karen mid next turn, right? Like, doesn't that just win too? Because of, like, I guess the Nightcrawlers, why can't I, am I insane? I'm like DCing again, man. Do the Nightcrawlers win? Because you could accidentally hit Martyr every time and you'd only have like 16 left. I mean, there's a pretty good chance you'd end up with like 20-ish left, which still looks like enough. Because you probably always beat like even Mockingbird or something, right? You could also just like play a Viv left so that you maybe get another body there. It's weird because like I don't actually have to do this. Like I could probably just play Karen now and rely on the Galactuses too. I don't know. This is honestly safer probably. It's like the Karen buffs enough, right, that you think it's fine. Oh my god. Okay, thank god we did this, because if we'd gone the other route, dude, we would have been cooked. Morph can't be that bad, can it? Yeah, that's pretty weak. Okay. I mean, Akari actually was kind of crazy, I guess. Well, actually, Galactus is kind of crazy. What am I talking about? Akari, bro? Galactus is nuts. So this pulls us ahead right, like we talked about. I don't expect them to get... Oh, man, actually, hold up. How many stones have they played now? Oh, shoot. Thanos stones become a problem, but I guess we just always beat Thanos stones on numbers now. Thanos stones don't matter because if they play a 3 power stone and a 1 power stone or 2 or 3 whatever, I think again they can't win, so it doesn't actually, you never lose 2 stones here, so this is fine. Yeah, this is solved. I mean, would you ever lose to stone? Like 3 here would go to 10, back would go to 14, but I'm at like, you know, 17, so no, I'd still hold there. Yeah, this was probably the right line. I think we talked ourselves into the right path here, but kind of scary stuff, man. A lot of weird, scary stuff happened. All right, hello, opponent. Nightcrawler is fine. Icebox Wilson is actually totally fine too. That just resets to 3 anyway. He's not gonna care about that. We need a 2-drop though. Tarantula. Tarantula. Please, Tarantula. Martyr. Not a 3-drop, not a 2-drop, but fine. Wilson certainly a good follow-up still. Turn 4 though, Karen's pretty bad here actually. So I don't think we're gonna go Karen on 4 unless we have to. Man, I really don't want to. I'd rather almost do anything else. 2 2-drops would have been good, but unfortunately we drew another 6-drop. I don't really think Eliath belongs in the stack, by the way. It has already won me a game, so I'm like not gonna totally write it off, but I just don't think you need it. Bro, this looks like a, dude, this looks like a Namora list, which is really cool. Ooh, Tarantula. Let's do it, man. It's not too late for you, Tarantula. You can kind of go anywhere, though. Oh, Cosmo. Okay, that's important for Karen to note, so. Karen Galactus are actually the right hits, probably, because I think we're playing a Karen here pretty much always. I think you go Karen right because you still have Nightcrawler flexibility. This is buffing Nightcrawler Tarantula, so, well, not always Nightcrawler. Could be Nightcrawler Tarantula. We got Martyr too, I guess. Martyr is certainly the worst hit. Namora, indeed, I called it. Yeah, man, I love this. This is a cool build. I always really liked using Yellow Jacket as the Ironheart body there. That's really sweet, dude. So, if they go for Odin here, worst case scenario mid has 14, 17 points, and right again would be 17 points, which that's fine with Martyr. I mean, I think you just very trivially slam the Galactus here, right? And just you don't have to do anything else. Yeah, I don't, like, Odin's just not enough, right? It just doesn't have enough points. It's just fixed math. If you had a Wong, you'd be fighting, right? It'd be pretty hard, but did I say 17? I guess I'm really bad at math. Maybe this one was 17. Oh yeah, this was just slightly bigger, I guess. Why was this bigger though? Oh, got the first Ironheart buff, didn't it? Yeah, that's why. Yeah, 17 and 18 is the math. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold up. That still doesn't make sense, right? Oh, Smithsonian Museum is the other. Okay. It's like those aren't that many numbers apart. Yeah, okay, I got it. Regardless, yeah. Tarantula, like, was he good here? Whoa, why is he like got a green line through his text? That's weird. I don't understand that. Oh, they all do. What? Why? That's super weird. Was he good here? I don't know, right? He was 4 power himself. Like, he's a 2/4 that buffed the cards in play for 2, so kind of a 2, really a 2/6. I don't know. I like, you know, I think if is it crazy to say I feel like I want him to have a discount component? Like, we just get stuff like Ascani and all these cards that have like discount elements to them that seem better. I don't know. Like, that was good, it's fine, but it's not, I don't know, it just didn't seem nuts, did it? 2-drop Central out here, no 1-drops. I think you should cut Eliath and add a 1-drop to this deck, maybe. Or I don't even know if 1-drop's actually right. Maybe it's a 3-drop too. There's a few angles. Ooh. Tarantula, please hold God. Please hold God. Yes! Yes! That's all we need. That's fine. This is gonna be a robot, isn't it, dude? I only ever hit Tarantula on robot games. It's so frustrating, man. Oh, that's also kind of annoying, but it actually doesn't really matter. Wilson's big enough now that it, oh my God, the robot snapped. Maybe it's not a robot. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not a robot, guys. Wait a minute, they might just like Jotunheim, but I don't really care that much about Jotunheim. They might have hit Mr. Negative too, might be why they're snapping. If they drew the Mr. Negative, oh my God, it's Wong, oh Lord. Eliath is really good against Wong later as long as I keep priority, right? Which we should probably be able to do fairly effectively. Like, Gladiator Wong could be kind of funny, but also could be crazy risky. So I don't want to do that. Ajax, probably not that useful. Ravona Wong Psylocke, I don't know, dude. This is kind of spooky. What's going on here? Kind of spooky, man. It's like, do you trust this, particularly with priority? Like, you're not worried at all about the... It's funny because Tarantula's just countering Jotunheim, by the way. It's really funny. I think I trust the Bob, maybe. I don't know, you go to 22. It's like, it depends, but if you're, you know, it's an Eliath play. I'm saying, like, whatever they're planning to do isn't going to be that bad, so I think it's okay. If it's like White Tiger Odin stuff, I don't think they get out fast enough, right? Mystique is gone. Okay, that did become a Ravona. Not that it matters, I don't think. Oh God, Black Panther. Oh God, so they are gonna go for the, oh my God, they're gonna go for Arnim Zola, but it's not gonna work because of Eliath. Dude, I've been trash talking Eliath all freaking day, and here he is, dude. Eliath coming in to win me this game, dog. Eliath coming in to win me this game, dude. Let's go. I knew it was gonna be worth it. Luke Cage is also really funny with Jotunheim, bro. Really, really funny with Jotunheim. Wow, dog. Wow, perfect game. I've been trashing Eliath saying he's not worth the trouble, but he's totally worth it. I honestly also think Carapace Ajax would have been a really cool turn most games, right? Like if it wasn't, you know, something I had to specifically shut down. But this game, Tarantula, so Tarantula was plus, you know, 2/5 by default. We did miss one turn because of the Panther, right? So he wasn't the full 2/6. And then how many points did he put in board? 1, 2, 3, 6 points in board. Wow. This was definitely my best Tarantula game then. So he was kind of a 2/5 that added another full 6 to board, which normally you don't like play all the buffs. So 2/11 Tarantula here. That's like the best Tarantula I've had. And I will say, like, 2/11's, it's not bad. Like, I'm gonna be clear, like, that's good. I like 2/11s. It's not like totally out of line though. Like, we played some big 2-drops, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, and it's like a 2/11 that took a lot of work too, you know what I mean? Like, it takes time and it takes, so it's like, I don't know. Was it really 2/11? Is that what we said? Yeah, 2/11, right? Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's fine. I think it's fine. All right, Martyr Early is a fantastic Tarantula play. I will say Han Solo Cup. I don't know if that's like so obvious, but it makes me laugh. The stupidest names always make me laugh the most. I don't know. This says ego equals snap. That's a good title for once. I like titles. Like that one. Yeah, Tarantula here is fantastic news, right? And Wilson's gonna hold to, hopefully. Like only like Lizard or something would really challenge this. Woo, Wilson has a 310, baby. Let's go. Oh my god. I cannot believe it, dude. Like actually unbelievable development. Unbelievable development, dude. I turned into Speedy Gonzalez or something for a second. Oh god, dude, I'm so tilted. Oh god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Like at least their Tarantula's not hitting now. Like that's good news, I guess, but definitely could. I'm just gonna try to hold here for an Ascani Sun and just say like right's gone. Maybe Eliath steals mid or something. I don't know. God dang it, dude. Big Jubilee's scary. Unbelievable Oscorp Tower roll. Scar is honestly a decent turn 5 play. Like, can I hold left if I just go Scar right now? I don't think I have like better options. Oh, Karen Page is also pretty good. Karen Page almost makes me want to go back right. You know? Scar, like, theoretically goes down to 2, which I mean, maybe you would go, like, Scar Gladiator, but, like, you know, Karen Page Bob is just more points anyway. We don't actually have a 3-drop, the only problem. Like, Wilson kind of feels like a 3-drop, but he's not really. So, but you're still getting 9 off Karen, and of course, 4 off Bob. Like, this puts 11 points. Man, maybe you still do it this way, but, like, I don't know. Like, if I do this, I almost want to snap Bob out, but then it's like, well, you don't really want to snap Bob. This adds 8 points left. You're at, like, 20-something. Oh, God, dude. I don't know. Like, part of me thinks Scar is just better. Part of me wants to go not mid, like, because, like, Necrotia just really sucks, too, right? Like, there's a lot of problems here with this path. Surge into Zabu. Okay, so they left 1 spot left from that Jeff, but how big could it really be, you know? How big could it be, man? Scar at 2 plus what? Anything better than just Eliath mid? Gladiator is kind of the right shaped guy, to be honest. So they move out there at 10. I mean, this might literally just come down to a Ascani Sun mid, to be honest, dude. I don't know. Did they snap? Did Bob move already? Did that? Wait, we're at 4. When did they snap? I don't even. Oh, they snapped on Oscorp Tower. Bob's not moving. We're fine. Oh, God, dude. I think there's a chance this holds because, like, I don't know. You could even maybe go Gladiator mid, by the way, but I just want the Ascani Sun to be relevant, kind of. So if you go Gladiator mid, Ascani Sun always goes right, which is just dead points. I mean, technically, the Martyr kind of makes right, like, a little interesting, too, for the record, particularly, like, Fisk Tower. But you think they're going to lock out Fisk Tower, so I don't know, man. Like, you just kind of hope the Scar holds here. I think it has a decent chance, but Jubilee's scary. Jubilee's just big. We don't know. Ascani Sun mid. No. Oh, that's me. That might make the difference. Stick. Oh, God. Are they at 20 points over here? Oh, Shang-Chi's 22 points. No way, dude. Oh, I hate my life. I actually needed Ironheart left. The Ironheart mid, which I was excited about, actually cost me, man. Oh, what a heartbreaking defeat, dude. Like, just, like, oh, from moment one, like, Oscorp Tower, like, to almost pull this back despite losing my... Which, by the way, also annoying that it's, like, the new card, too, that gets lost, you know? Not just any random card gets lost, but the new guy. That's frustrating. All right. Pet Mansion. We missed our 1-drop. That's sad. We also currently are missing a 2-drop, which is crazy, because we have 6 1s and 2s in the deck, so... We've already drawn almost half the deck, dog. Like, by turn 2 anyway, we will have drawn 5. Thanks, opponent, for the fist bumps. They hit the Squirrel Girl, so technically, currently, Tarantula would still hold. Wouldn't be ideal, but would still hold. Oh my god. I need Galactus mid here to set up the Wilson. Honestly, Viv also would be... If Viv won, it'd be interesting anyway. I don't know. Could she hold there, though? I doubt it. Tombstone already. Okay, so maybe playing like, oh, Karen's just such a dumb, stupid role. God, just the only one that just totally sucked. Like every other one was fine. Karen just totally sucked. And now they have Muse, which is annoying. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed, dude. Do you go Viv here just because you're likely to hold it? But the opponent could basically lock you out until the final turn and just win this for free, right? That's the issue. It's like, are the buffs in the meantime worth it? It doesn't really feel like that's true to me. Even Gladiator, hilariously, does not beat Muse for the sake of Tarantula. Viv can't win anywhere else is the problem. Oh my god, I hate this so much. This is such a bad idea. Opponent might be playing like my Shauna list from yesterday though, and like, you know, maybe Shauna's really awkward for them. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, Nico's gonna transform it. That's actually great news. Excellent development. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because now Viv actually gets to activate here. We pull ahead a little bit right, which is nice. The early Muse, by the way, still ruining the Tarantula, sure, but well, I guess actually Gladiator now potentially pulls Tarantula back, but kind of too late to maybe feel relevant. They didn't hit an early Weapon X, so I do feel like if they're playing my list from yesterday, that might in some ways kind of, I don't know, like limit their power spike ability. Like we got to keep Death math in mind, but with Muse already out, it would be like Death and Weapon X, the other two kind of big guys. Don't pull Death here, don't pull Death here, don't pull Death here. Venom's fine. That actually kind of helps me delete the Killmonger and the Venom. That's sort of cool. Would make Death cheaper, but no big deal. Galactus getting very large. So again, that's the math there. Muse is so big that we're still somehow missing on that. Like, that's crazy, dog. Martyr means you're really effectively here at 29, but then you're going to go to 37 minus 7, so 30. 29. How does that make sense? We're going to 29 off this. You gain 8. That's 37. But then you lose 7. It's 30. Does this and Galactus hold? Is the, oh my god, a second Muse from the Moira's brutal. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Tombstone again, deleting X23, and I didn't have X23 in my list, by the way, so this is gonna be maybe similar to the list we played yesterday, but not exact. So if they assume the Martyr moves, which it should, I'm kind of cooked, right? Like, Death goes to 34, Martyr goes down to 30. So yeah, the Muse is like, that's the guy we didn't want to see, basically, right? The Muse is too scary. Yeah, I think the opponent just, oh, they don't have the Death, maybe. Victory. Maybe it just wasn't in hand. 2 cards in hand, 2 cards in deck. So if they're missing the Death, it would track that they just don't have the points here, because like Weapon X is too small. They know I have the big Galactus because they've been seeing it tick up, so. Yeah, GG opponent. That was scary, man. Another game where we kind of got screwed on the Tarantula. All right, Nightcrawler, Patriots, fine start. Not the best Wilson setup, maybe, but sometimes it's enough. It holds. It's gotten there. Would I play Tarantula over Patriot? Yeah, probably, right? Yeah. Ooh, Ascani Sun as well. Yeah, do you move the Nightcrawler here just to help your Ascani Sun more often? Yeah, I think so, actually. I mean, you do lose a lot of flexibility later, but it's important. It could really make a big old difference. 2 3s are super common. Some regrets, sure, but still fine ultimately. Yggdrasil, we have more bodies in play right now, so that's fine. Tarantula on 4 I'll take, actually. Very good chance Wilson Fisk remains the biggest guy on a move deck here, I'm sure. So you probably go Tarantula Patriot left, it looks like. Topaz, huh? Why did this have everything I click has a pink line in the middle? Marvel Snap has the weirdest random bugs, man. Yeah, this is, I think you play these away from Yggdrasil, of course. Topaz, I mean, there actually could be a pretty big card coming out soon, like a Torch, you know, could double pretty quickly off the Madam Web, but this turn, I think you're not at risk of losing your Tarantula. Ooh, Lady Deathstrike mid is pretty interesting because you limit their Madam Web, maybe. Wow, that's pretty cool, dude. I think we go for it. Doesn't even kill any of my stuff. Like, it doesn't hit the dagger, unfortunately, but like, maybe you don't care. And like, yeah, of course you could save for the discount, but I'm saying like, let's do it now. don't really have anything good to do anyway otherwise, so this actually filled the curve beautifully. I really ultimately think it's a big mistake to have the double 6-drops in this deck. If I didn't draw them every single game, I might not feel that way, but I draw them every single game. And ultimately, I just don't think Goliath really, I don't know. In this meta, it's just like a little bit too much about numbers sometimes. Although a move deck could be the sort of thing where Goliath shuts down a big play on occasion. So Madam Web hopefully really limits the opponent here because they're relying on the Madam Web Topaz move, right? That's going to be the goal here. But I mean, really, ultimately, too, I'm just sort of hoping that... oh, we even denied points. That's funny. Fan Fei. Okay. I think if you just slam Galactus, how do you lose, right? Well, they might be going for a Heimdall. Does Heimdall mid ever beat you? Like Dagger going mid. They're at 7. This will gain 8. So that'll be 17 and 7. Well, no, these would move, I guess. So, yeah, okay, they're just out. Yeah. They're just out, yeah. How good was my Tarantula here, by the way? Like, double hits on Goliath, 1 hit on Galactus. I think you just play Galactus left here. And then, like, maybe Ascani Sun right. Or you could maybe even go Galactus right and hope the Ascani Sun rolls left. Heimdall left would put them at like 17 left, but then the dagger wouldn't be big enough and they wouldn't be able to win right. Heimdall right. I don't even actually know. Does he move mid in that scenario? But these wouldn't be big enough to win left. I just don't. Yeah, I think they retreated because they just don't have a path. I'm also not really sure that killing the Madam Web made that big of a difference for the record, because like it would have just been Fan Fei moving anyway. I mean, I guess Fan Fei can create some sneakiness with like Heimdall and then moving stuff back. I don't know. It just seemed like they didn't really come together that hard. And we just had a lot of really good tempo plays, right? Like just a lot of good stuff. So it worked. Tarantula was fine. All right, Bob Early's great news. Can we find a Tarantula? I'm getting to the point of the video where I've won a lot of games with this deck. It's going swimmingly well. The deck seems great. I just need some Tarantula games, basically. Like that's the moral of the story. Like as soon as I find some Tarantula games, I'm happy. I may just start conceding to find some actual Tarantula games. Like you guys won't see that, but retreating. God, I just played Hearthstone. I have conceding on the brain. So yeah, I mean Wilson's great. Oh, Tarantula, nice, dude. God, like we just don't want to play him though, right? We missed his window. Oh, see, this is the problem with cards like this, particularly if you're recording videos, you know. Like, do I force it? Like, oh man, I don't think so. Unless I had another 2. If I had another 2-drop for sure. Yeah, we force it. Okay, this is fine. Actually, this is pretty good. Nightcrawler's still giving us plenty of flexibility mid. Late we got out ahead of, so that's kind of cool. You could maybe even play your Viv there, but we are like light on stuff, so I don't know. That's a little nerve-wracking. Stuff like Stick would be really, really scary mid if they're like a big Stick deck. Nidavellir can really scale those up. Oh boy, that feels like maybe they're a big Stick deck. Tarantula hitting, yeah. Gladiator is such a great hit for Tarantula. Ooh, Goliath is super, super nice. All right, yeah. Let's just try to win with Goliath, I think. We might have to hold mid in that case, but you might only need one good spot. I don't know. We don't really know yet what their deal is, but I mean, it certainly feels like, Captain Carter Stick type deck, which is really spooky. Imagine like, 3-cost Stick right now. Like Forge Stick right now would be nuts. I guess you'd have to shut down a Brood, but even weirdly, like a single Brood could maybe beat you in that case. That would be wild. Viv Vision gone, okay. Gladiator just farming up there. Venus into Brood already. Yeah, see, the Brood getting out ahead of us is already a bit of a problem, isn't it? So you kind of have a debate here, right? Do you... I think they just want to win mid and left, don't they? But can they win mid? So do they have to go right, Like what's right? This Brood was discounted, right? So actually they're playing Brood right always. Because the Brood they had to have the Brood discount. It's buffed by Ascani, so they're gonna play Brood right. We have priority thanks to Bob, so yeah. I think you just shut down the Brood and you hope they don't stick it, because if they stick it, it might be too... Well, they can't... No, they can still stick it. Yeah, dang, dude. If they stick it, it might be too big anyway. It might just be too big anyway, because I only have 12 points. I might need the Ascani-san to roll in and help me here. What? Oh, that might matter, actually. I cannot believe a card was not played... Oh, no way, dude. I cannot believe a Brood was not played right, dog. Honestly, like, insane dodge, I guess. I'm so annoyed that we didn't go... Goliath mid would have farmed that Captain Carter so freaking hard, dude. So freaking hard. Oh, my God, man. I mean, they still would have had, frankly, a lot of points, but Carter's worth an extra, you know, 12 or whatever. Oh my God, why didn't they play the Brood, dude? Like, did they expect the Goliath maybe? I mean, this isn't like a common list. I mean, Goliath really is hardly ever anywhere. Maybe they just knew they could really force mid. I mean, honestly, this is kind of just more points probably, so yeah. I actually think, even though we missed, I still actually think this is the right call, by the way. I think you should always play Goliath right here, because that's the only data you have. You don't have data on this, right? Like, you play into what you know is a possibility, not what might be decent later, you know? Okay, turn 1 Iron Patriot. Shame it wasn't a turn 1 Tarantula. How sick would that be, dude? Plus 3 points every single turn. Would have been amazing. Patriot called a shot. Nice. Oh, sick. It's kind of fun. Double first steps, man. Definitely on brand, Patriot. Thanks for sticking to the theme of the deck, dude. Really cool. Really cool of you. Can we get a Viv Vision here early too? Imagine, man, if it held too. Scotty-san's pretty solid too, actually. Okay, Martyr to support here for sure. You could probably get away with a Nightcrawler, to be honest, but with New York in particular, I'm not so worried about Martyr. I think we'll have options. Create some space, you know. Power Stone, not even close. I think you're just playing Galactus next turn, right? Just going hard, right? Just supporting Ascani-san, like just locking in over there. It's so big, like there's no way they get there in time. Oh, Necrosha kind of technically hurts you a little bit. Viv. Kind of another card I'd technically like to get down earlier, but I think you just lock in here. Just support. Oh God, Iska's a pain though. Oh man. She's gonna start scaling so hard. I mean, New York again gives you an out against this, but she could also just go into New York, so you don't know. It's really a pain. Boy, this is a tough one, guys. God, it's only turn 4. It's insane. I don't know if this was right, by the way. I wanted the Viv to hit, but I realize now I'm missing out on a second 6-drop. I don't know if this was smart or not, dude. She's so freaking big already, dude. The early Iska is so cracked. I don't have a good play. Like, I think this was wrong. I don't know. Like, it was smart in one way, but really stupid in another way. So, like, is it really smart if it's half stupid? Half smart, half stupid's not maybe the best recipe, huh? Oh, God, Aurora Iska's like, she's already taken the lead, man. That's crazy work, dude. Crazy work. So for us, like, what's the plan here? I think I know the plan. It's a baller plan, dude. It's a baller freaking plan, dude. It's a baller freaking plan, dude. It's it. This is it, dude. Double Galactus mid, dog. Yes, they left the Iska. The plan holds. The plan holds. Actually, so insane. Silver Samurai, not relevant, I guess. Dude, I cannot believe the plan holds, dog. That doesn't matter. That's not enough, right? Dang, dude, the plan holds. I'm so happy right now. Double Galactus. I think the Viv was so wrong, though, in hindsight. Like, because we could have also... I mean, I guess I look at it, like, I will say, like, Goliath is not really that relevant here. We just got lucky they didn't move Iska mid, really, is the, the moral of the story. That was crazy.